Grand rising and bright blessings to all of my petal painters, or grand afternoon. It is Wednesday. It is Mercury Day. It's the 19th of June, 2024, which makes today's Universal Numerological Energy Day value a 5. So the frequency of 5 is what the universe is giving us, and boy, is it giving it to us. It's all about letting the old energies go. It's about letting go of the frustrations, any of the envy, any of the bad negative conversations, any of those things that have just been getting your goat or a thorn in your butt. It's time to let that stuff go, because the universe, especially with the frequency of the moon shifting into Sagittarius, wants to bring you something better. But you have to agree that what's in your 2 cups here, in essence, is not good for you. Dump it out and use this energy that is coming in here to fulfill you with the new things that you want. It's going to support you with the ideas, but the astrology guarantees that. Let me show you what's going on. 8 total transits from midnight to midnight. And I am focusing on the energy of what we got going on here. And these are these yellow lines connecting here. That is what we call a yod. It's also called the finger of God. It happens to be a very specific focal point. Now, it's no mistake, because tomorrow obviously is the solstice, kind of like the universe is giving us some clues, right? Anyway, here's what's going on here. We did have a moon sign change this morning, and so this is part of what was going on here. We had the energy of the sun in Gemini having a quincunx here with the last pieces of what was going on with Scorpio. So Gemini season asked us to be adaptable. It asked us to be flexible. It asked us to be aware that some things were going to change, and we needed to sort of roll with the homies, right? This moon in Scorpio obviously being intense, really emphasizing that change. Well, today, as the moon shifted into Sagittarius, now we have this gorgeous sextile, very specifically with the moon in Sagittarius and Pluto, which is the ruler of our Scorpios. Modern Mars, of course, is the ancient ruler. What does that mean? Well, if you look at the Mars energy within the consistency of that change, it is assertive, okay? So assertively, aggressively getting your attention, shaking you by the shoulders and like, we have to change this. We have to change something. And then the other portion of the yacht is going to be this conversation that takes place a little bit later. But that's where we have not only Venus and Mercury in the conversation. So all the things that are relationship, finance, and the huge conversation base that's been taking place today, agreeing with the mental change that's coming and the allowance, if you will, that this change is going to happen. So if it didn't happen the way that you wanted it to happen, it's okay. Things are lining up so that it is a better alignment for you, right? Planet or free will. So we have those things going on, but we also have some major energies that are coming through here, especially later on this evening. This Jupiter is going to have its own opposition. We're forcing something, we're squeezing something to take place today so that it will snap you to it. So because Sagittarius's ruler is Jupiter, it's sort of like, are you going too fast? Did you do that too much? We want to be able to expand, but that will, especially our Sagittarius today, it's going to force you guys to slow a little bit down. Okay, you've been going too fast. Let's slow down in order to speed up energy. And then we also had a same opposition energy that took place this morning, but that was where we had the moon piece being still here in Scorpio. So that is forcing you a little bit to take advantage of those thoughts that are coming in. We also had a gorgeous trine right this morning between the Neptune energy and what was going on there in Pisces. So those 2 energies alone are forcing thoughts to take place. Now, downloads. A lot of people are talking about the energy of the downloads. Trying to meditate, trying to get your little few moments on, and then all this information is coming and flooding. Allow it to do what it needs to be able to do. So make sure that you're taking as much time to rest today as you possibly can. Make sure you're getting in your meditation time as best you possibly can. All right. Now, the last couple of changes that are going to take place this evening is going to be like at 8:40 p.m. So that makes it 11:40 on the West Coast. And that is going to be where we have the final quincunx energy coming in here with the Cancer, Mercury in Cancer in that position. I want you to think about this in 2 ways. The water energy and the fire energy coming together to create the steam. Are you going to grab the momentum with the steam and use the emotional energy that we all have, right? Our emotion, to be able to allow yourselves to peel off some old crusty dusty stuff. Now this opposition that we have going on here with the Virgo, especially Virgo rising position, and this Pisces is going to force that to take place again in a different direction. So either way, all signs are going to get it today. I don't care, because every major planet is doing the little get ready to jump into solstice, and so they're shaking some things up. But in general, okay, it's getting better and better and better to allow new things to surface. So you got to tap into it, okay? You just got to do it. So if you happen to be an earth sign today, Taurus, especially my Virgos and my Cappies, what the universe is asking you to do is gather your strength, which means today you get to sort of rest just a little bit. You might need to be able to just protect your personal energy just a little bit more than maybe you've been doing, but the universe really does want you to rest today, okay? If you happen to be an air sign, so we're talking about our Geminis, especially our Libras and our Aquarius as well. You guys might be having a little bit more of a challenge trying to harmonize and balance today. It's because you're trying to think ahead of the game. The universe is like, nope, don't do that. Be in your emotional today. Be in your emotional space rather than your head space. You have the potential of harnessing some major change, but if you don't force, I don't want to use the word force, but if you don't face some of the different emotional circumstances that are coming up that could have been like pissing you off a little bit, then you're going to miss an opportunity to jump on something that's going to be really positive for you. I know what this thing. If you happen to be a fire sign, and I very specifically am talking about my Sagittarius today, but obviously my Aries and my Leos in this energy as well, you have to give yourself a break. Also, you've been going as well. And the universe is like, if you'll just give yourself a little bit of a break today, you will find your energy pattern shifting a little bit later on this evening, and it'll be better for you. Everything that you want is around the corner. We're just making some minor tweaks to some things that you guys have going on. And, you know, don't count yourself out, okay? You are going to get what it is that you need. That sun is going to start warming you guys up a little bit better here very quickly. And then if you happen to be a water sign, so my Cancers, my Scorpios, and of course my Pisces specifically today, it's a better day for you guys to use your voice, okay? Use your voice, get things done. The energy is going to allow you to knock things off the list today, but you're doing it from an emotional perspective of I enjoy of getting some things done today. So you guys are in a really good position if you'll take advantage of that, regardless of who you are, how you happen to be designed, where your particular planets are, and where they happen to be in your own personal birth chart within the houses. The universe is really asking you to let go. Let us assist you. Let us show you some information that you may not have been aware of. Okay, let the negative energy that you've been harboring, let it go. We're going to share some new information with you, and definitely get into meditation, get outside, or ground in any way that feels comfortable for you, inclusive of, especially with these higher octaves that are coming in. Make sure that you are hydrating your body. Whether you're drinking water, whether you're doing fruit juices, whatever it is that you're doing, make sure that you are hydrating your systems today, because the universe is fleshing you out, okay? All right, I think I said that's pretty much everything that's going on. I will see some of you pedal patrons later. We'll go live, and we will bring in your angels and your spirit guides and sort of see what they want to be able to offer you from an additional perspective of assistance. But as always, may you receive everything it is that you need, everything that you want and desire, and may you continue to find the beauty in all of these things, because they're here to really support you. That's it. You guys have a fantastic Wednesday. Talk to you soon. Bye.